at the small forward position. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands.
It could be at home here on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Now here's Green. I'll bet they're still thinking about how quickly this team bounced them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to believe that, Kevin. I mean, their first chance this season for a little bit of revenge, they're salivating.
Green against Jordan. Pierce can't hit from in close.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so here are the Clippers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they played outstanding team defense in that win, Clark. Nobody got stuck on an island. Everybody was helping. Great rotations. It really looked like they were together in that game.
And out, Steve. I thought their communication was 5-star and the teamwork was very strong.
And here are the Clippers now after the Warriors pick up 3. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Redick is in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good.
How about that for a response?
He will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Bogut and the Warriors. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then record $450 million back in 2010. Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning. Some of that is the new CBA. But regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000. And they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
That's good.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now, here's Redick. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Paul against Curry. 6 to shoot. Outside Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Pierce has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Steps back and fires. The shot will not go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Paul against Curry. Paul goes in. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Over in the corner, Barnes. It's deflected. Bogut dishes to Thompson. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. There's the feed to Griffin. The 10-footer. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Blake Griffin has been an all-star from his first season. He came in averaging 22 and 12. And it's not always easy to improve on numbers like that, but Griffin, bit by bit, is doing just that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Morris is checked in. Blake Griffin hits them both.
And Griffin improving offensively. You know, defense has come slower. He's got short arms, relatively speaking, and that limits him as a shot blocker. But he can do better, avoiding cheap fouls and reacting more quickly in help situations. I tell you, with his work ethic, there's no reason he can't get there.
And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry, it's Pierce with the drive. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And for Griffin, perhaps not quite as voracious rebounder as he was in his first couple seasons.
But Kevin, still 10 a game or close to 10 a game, that's still a pretty strong number in the NBA. And he did play with the league's leading rebounder in DeAndre Jordan.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Warriors.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Now here's Pierce. Boy, he was something else against Utah. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 5. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. He's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack, and from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, "Those are the battles we can and should win." We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. Now, Redick, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Now, here's Jordan. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Here's Paul. Jordan trying to free himself up. Paul can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Morris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pockets, on time and on target.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
J.J. Redick, acquired by the Clippers going into last season. A great fit, but injuries really held him back. First, surgery to repair ligaments in his wrist, then a bulged disc in his lower back. Ended up playing just 35 games in the regular season.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Griffin. Lance Stevenson comes in for Paul Pierce. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. And Redick, were not for the injuries, is on pace, Clark, for the best season of his 8-year NBA career.
Kevin would have been a career high in points per game. Great efficiency for Redick as well. He flourished playing alongside former ACC rival CP3, Chris Paul.
And Green, no good on that one.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Thompson after Austin Rivers score. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
That's good.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Now here's Rivers. 8 points his last outing. Knocked away. Iguodala with the steal. For the finish.
Oh! Up high and down hard. That's good.
That's why you use it, brother.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Here's Rivers. The Warriors making the shot. It's stolen by Curry. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Rivers passes to Stevenson. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan kicks to Stevenson.
Oh, look out, man!
The rim is shaken.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Now, here's Curry. 10 points for him. The drive by Green. 6 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammates.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, one story that didn't get a lot of press last season, 2 days after the Bledsoe trade had been given the go-ahead, the ownership tried to back out of it. The trade was already public news, and Doc Rivers actually threatened to quit before their ownership backed down.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Morris. Barnes comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
And that's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
The Warriors have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And that one falls for Iguodala. Good on both. 23 seconds left in the first. Now Rivers. Smith outside. Rivers a screen on Green. Crawford drives in. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Spates with it. From deep, Green. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Hey, Mr. Venom. Yo, hola.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Clippers trail by 14. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Bogut out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Livingston in at the 1. And the shot is good. Stevenson's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Warriors leading by 12. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He kicks to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Spates. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Here's Rivers. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Livingston kicks to Bogut. And here's Iguodala outside.